Man intentionally drove through a crowd, unaliving 10 people and injuring 30. This is horrible. More than 30 people were injured as the attack around 3:15 a.m. Wednesday turned Bourbon Street, this is in New Orleans, into mayhem and led to a one-day postponement of a college football game that drew tens of thousands of fans to the city. Now here's the thing, I'm going to pause it right here. This drew tens of thousands of fans to the city. I believe that this guy and others, were there to bomb the stadium, not run the people over. I believe they were there to bomb the stadium. I'm going to go on. The FBI investigating the attack as an act of terrorism and said it does not believe the driver acted alone. An Islamic State group flag was found on the vehicle's trailer hitch. You see that? Islamic State flag. What they do, they get one of these Islamic leaders, this is a psychopath, brainwash the dumbest people in the group and get them to carry out an act and tell them that they're going to paradise. They're going to take care of their families. They probably planned the act for about a year or whatever, and then here we go. This is horrible. Let me go on. Guns and bombs were also found in the vehicle, according to the Louisiana State Police Intelligence Bulletin obtained by the Associated Press. The devices were concealed within the coolers, were wide for remote destination. The bulletin said, and a corresponding remote control was discovered inside the vehicle. You see that? See, they didn't get a chance to set the bombs off. They didn't get a chance to place them. And I believe that the target was that football stadium. Let me go on. The FBI said other potential explosive devices were also located in the French Quarter, according to the intelligence bulletin. Surveillance footage captured 3 men and a woman placing one multiple improvised explosive device. See, it wasn't just him by himself. And where these other people at? This is horrible. The FBI identified the driver as Samsud Din Jabbar, 42, a U.S. citizen and Army veteran from Texas, and said it is working to determine Jabbar's potential association and affiliation with the terrorist organization. Jabbar drove onto a sidewalk going around a police car that was positioned to block vehicle traffic and potential Bourbon Street roads. Authorities said a barrier system designed to prevent vehicle attacks was undergoing repairs in preparation for the Super Bowl, which is being played in the city in February. Oh man, the Super Bowl gonna be there in February. They gotta really be careful. They got to. I would switch the Super Bowl somewhere else, cause this is horrible. Police unalived Jabbar after he exited the vehicle and opened fire on responding officers. Police said 3 officers returned fire, 2 were shot and are in stable condition. Police said there were, in addition to the 33 people injured in the vehicle attack. A photo circulated among law enforcement officials showed a bearded Jabbar wearing camouflage next to the truck after he was unalived. Investigators recovered a handgun and an AR-style rifle after the shootout. A law enforcement said The official was not authorized to discuss details of the investigation publicly. Okay. Moving on down. Okay, this is supposed to be the Sugar Bowl College football playoff quarterfinals between Georgia and Notre Dame, originally scheduled for Wednesday night at the nearby Superdome, will not be played on Thursday. University of Georgia President Jared Moorhead said a student was critically injured in the attack and is receiving medical treatment. Now we're talking about people being ran over, bones crushed. Many of these people will never walk again, and many more will pass on. We're talking about some serious injuries. Not just being hit, their bones were crushed. This is really, really sad. Zion Parson told that he and two friends were leaving Bourbon Street restaurant when he heard a commotion and banging and turned his head to see a vehicle barreling onto the pavement towards them. He dodged the vehicle, but it struck one of his friends. I yelled her name, and I turned my head, and her leg is twisted and contorted above and around her back. Oh my goodness. And there was just blood, person said. The 18-year-old said he ran after hearing gunshots shortly thereafter. As you're walking down the street, you can just look and see bodies, just bodies of people, just bleeding, broken bones, he said. I just ran until I couldn't hear nothing no more. This is some horrible, horrible stuff. Look, my condolences go out to the families and the people that have had friends and families that have been hurt and passed on in this horrible situation. Feel free to leave your comments down below. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I just want to thank you all for tuning in to Rodriguez Jackson TV.